Into a little bit, I would say, atmosphere difference in South Asia. We're going to Bhutan, and we're hearing from Director Gelephu, he's a Director of Land Administration and Management in the National Land Commission in Bhutan, and he's going to be talking about access to land for the Gelephu Mindfulness City. Mr. Norbu, please, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everybody. Please allow me to begin by thanking MICA and World Bank for giving me this opportunity to attend the land conference in Washington. I'm going to make a brief presentation on the Gelephu Mindfulness City project that we have embarked into. And my role here is to set the scene, and I have few expectations from the panel discussion here. I will begin by explaining the vision and showing the 2.5-minute quick video, then highlight the challenges and issues, and then end with the expectations I have from this panel discussion. Well, to begin with, we are building this mindfulness city in about 2,500 square kilometers. And the vision is to create an enlightened society based on gross national happiness and the Buddhist values. So the Gelephu Mindfulness City is a special administrative region in the southern Bhutan with a focus on mindfulness, sustainability, and harmony. In the world's first, the Mindfulness City will be a unique setting where development and growth will coexist in harmony with the nature and mindfulness living. So when completed, this mindfulness city will be a showcase for sustainable and value-driven urban development for future generations. So I'll quickly show a 2.5-minute video.
Bhutan is the Vajrayana Buddhist capital of the world, a special place where wisdom and compassion have forged a unique way of life. Fiercely proud of their traditions, Bhutanese have preserved their cultural values for centuries through a joint effort focused on sharing, teaching, and caring. Their communities thrive on collective well-being, growing a society that measures its nation's success on 9 indicators of happiness. A land of mountains, forests, and rivers, Bhutan is one of the world's last remaining biodiversity hotspots and its first carbon-negative country. After centuries of perfecting a life of harmony with others and nature, Bhutan is now ready to show the world how to create a sustainable human presence on Earth. Descending from the Himalayas to the tropical plains, an uninterrupted flow of water, plants, and animals shape the mindfulness city. Cascading terrace fields become lively neighborhoods nested along naturally connected ecologies. Inhabitable bridges span across biodiversity corridors, connecting communities both physically and spiritually with centers for innovation, education, and recreation. The city may lead you on a journey of discovery to connect with your body, mind, and soul. A home for meditation and a place for togetherness, where knowledge can be shared, taught, and practiced with the world's spiritual leaders. The Mindfulness City will join traditional with new, finding a balance that is both respectful and creative. A constellation of public squares provides centers for cultural gatherings and festivities, while a network of social infrastructure supports the community's everyday needs. People of all ages, abilities, and backgrounds will share knowledge and ideas to grow future generations into the leaders of tomorrow. Bhutanese arts will be preserved and traditional craft will expand through handmade and advanced technology. To build a city where engineering is art and nature is power. The Mindfulness City will become a gateway, a bridge between local and global, past and future, nature and humanity. It will be an invitation to the world to participate in the Bhutanese mindset, to learn, to teach, and to share its values towards growing a more sustainable future.
Great. Great. I believe you would have enjoyed this video. Well, a quick facts and figures. This city is going to be built in more than 2,000 square kilometers of area. There are about 114 square kilometers privately owned. The majority of the area, which is 1,750 square kilometers under conservation, composed of wildlife sanctuary, parks, and biological corridors. And we still have about 135 square kilometers of state land which can be used. So together, public and the private, we have about 250 square kilometers of area available for infrastructure. At the moment, it is in the detailed planning and design stage, and we are grappling with how to address the valuation issues. Acquisition is unavoidable, especially for big projects such as the development of the international airport and trunk infrastructure. The only tool that we have used with a great success in other parts of the town in Bhutan is the land pooling and readjustment. Although it avoids the upfront acquisition of land and payment of compensation by the government, the limitation there is that we have to pump in budget for the physical implementation of the infrastructure. And World Bank has been a committed friend in this area, where they have specifically helped us with the social assessment and the resettlement action plan. So valuation, as I said, is the area that we are really grappling with. We still do not have a legislation or standards in place. We do not have professional valuers. However, different agencies do this valuation exercise in their own ways. Like, for example, for the purpose of acquisition, we have a government-approved rate. Of course, it is lower than the market rate. And for the collateralization purposes, the financial institutions use different values. Again, there's no standard on that. And then in the open market, in the open market, the buyers and the sellers negotiate their own price. So therefore, there's the land and property market is not regulated, and there's too much of speculation and tax evasion as well. And acquisition of land for public purpose is also difficult because of the low compensation rates. But Gelephu cities needs to be different, so we are trying to find out means by which people would be fairly compensated if acquisition is at all necessary. But the few recent initiatives, good news is that the financial institutions of Association of Bhutan have recently developed a common base rate to apply. The Ministry of Finance has now upgraded what is called the Property Assessment and Valuation Agency into a division. And the World Bank has helped us now train about 30 professional valuers in next 1 year. This training has started just about a week ago. The expectation I have from this panel discussion is that we would like to get exposed to good practices from the region and across the globe. We would like to know how to leverage land for infrastructure and investment. We would also like to know how value is created, captured, and redistributed. And we would also like to get exposed to good practices in land administration and management. And then I'm also expecting that there could be discussions on incorporation of AI, blockchain, and tokenization of land and property. So finally, I'd like to end by quoting His Majesty the King, what he said during the National Day in 2023. Bhutan is in an enviable position. We can capitalize on the inherent strengths of small nations to be more flexible and agile. And above all, we are blessed with harmony and trust between the king, government, and the people that binds us all together in a single vision. This special administrative region in Gelephu exemplifies this. Thank you very much.